Presentation is missing.
Yeah, if we, is it going to take a minute? Because if we, I mean, I wouldn't be adverse to moving our mobility system update, or do you have it? You're going to wing it? All right.
If you don't mind doing this without slides, I'm happy to wing it. We just had a couple of slides on this. Most of it was just going to be me speaking. Northport, as you probably already know, we are the second fastest growing city in the country, not the county, the country. And that is incredible for a community that, when all of the other cities in Florida were going through their major growth spurts, Northport was a sleepy town of less than 200. So we have significantly increased our population over the last 30 years. To give you an idea of what's happening right now in Northport, our average growth rate is 2.23%, but our current growth rate is 5.5%. That is one of the fastest growth rates around. And if we maintain the current growth rate, by 2030, we're looking at a population of 125,000 people. Even if we go to our annual average growth rate of 2.23%, we're still looking at a population of 97,000 people, approaching 100,000 people. That comes with both opportunities and challenges. To tell you just how fast this is happening, 20 years ago, Northport's population was just over 60,000. We're now at over 82,000. But 20,000 of that population growth has happened in the last 6 years. For any community to grow at that rate, that fast, presents challenges to our infrastructure, transportation, our capacity to serve, our levels of service, our staff, our amenities that we provide to our residents, our public safety. So we have been addressing each of these things through a number of steps across the entire organization. While it comes with opportunities such as economic development, being able to bring more jobs into our community so that the 90% of our population that has to commute outside of the city limits of Northport every day to go to work will be able to stay in our city and work near where they live. But we are addressing development through a complete rewrite of our Unified Land Development Code, the first time we've had a completely new code in 33 years.
Just interrupt you. We have what we call the WOOF, which would allow you to put those on the screen, and we can see those on the screen if you want to do that. There you go. Thank you very much.
So this shows you the speed of the growth. 20,000 residents in 6 years has placed an enormous strain on our infrastructure. It's placed an enormous strain on our staff, trying to keep up with that development. The strain on our public safety sector, to ensure that we keep our response times where they need to be. So we are having to address this through a variety of measures. We have new transportation projects that are being done with the price widening. We have a program to replace our transportation impact fees with mobility fees so that we can provide those projects that give us better diversity and a way to meet the mobility needs of our population. It's not just about cars anymore. It's also about bicycles and walking and other types of transportation. Our infrastructure some of it is older. Our water control structures are older. They will need to be repaired. All of these things and the growth that we have are putting strains across every single department, across every single sector of our community. So we are aggressively addressing those challenges. And we're seeing some really exciting things happening in Northport. We are moving, as I said, moving to a new land development code with opportunities for more affordable housing, which we just heard from Mr. Osterhout. We are expanding our transportation network. We are expanding our park opportunities. So it really is across the entire organization that we're addressing these. That's just a snapshot of what we are working towards in Northport. For people who were here 20 years ago and remember the sleepy little town in South Sarasota County, we're awake, we're growing, and as our city manager likes to say, Northport's time is now. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Okay, thank you. Questions, comments for, and you did not introduce yourself. If you would you give us your name?
Elena Ray, I'm the Director of Development Services for the City of Northport.
Thank you. Comments, questions? I had the privilege of joining the Northport Commissioners for a lot of ribbon cuttings lately and groundbreakings. And very exciting to see what's going on, the Sumter Road expansion, getting those utilities out there and the infrastructure for that area is exciting. Toledo Blade, we had a groundbreaking on the widening of Price Boulevard, long awaited, much anticipated, and that's moving forward. So a lot of exciting projects that are happening to help try to deal with this amount of growth. So appreciate all those efforts. Well, thank you for the presentation. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to item 1C, Mobility System Update. Our own Jane Grog.